Hi, it's Kelly. Thanks for being here. I'm going to be showing you how I made the bubble background on my layout. I posted on Instagram the other day. Thanks so much for all your nice comments. I so appreciate it. I used the Happiness Collection and a cut file by Virginia Walker, and I'll have all the links below. I made the stencil using my Cameo, just cutting out various sized circles, and distress inks. Some of them are oxide, some regular distress inks. I just used what I had based on the colors I wanted. And the blending blush brushes, they have a little foam edge that makes it super simple to blend your colors together. They're replaceable. Sometimes I even wash them when I start to feel like they need a cleanup. So I'm using a scrap piece of paper just to show you how I made the bubbles. My advice would be try for the random look. Place small ones, big ones, join them together, have a few just floating along individually. Um, the colors really, all you have to think about is what the blended section is going to look like. You might not want orange and green together because you'll have a little brown spot, and there aren't too many brown bubbles floating around, hopefully. So you should try and keep your stencil taut to the background paper, which I didn't there. But if you make a boo-boo, like you see there, what I did was just make a darker bubble right beside it, and really, you can't even tell. No one will be the wiser. Just put the darker color over top of your mistake, and here I'm actually going to blend three colors together. So by doing a few practice bubbles on some scrap paper, you'll kind of get a feel for the blending, what colors look together, and what colors you actually like blending together. I went with what matched the Happiness Collection. If you're going to make some bubbles off the edge of your layout, which I always think is a good idea. It looks a little more natural when things just float off the edge of your layout. Just use a little piece of scrap paper to cover your desk or workspace, and that way you won't have to clean up a bunch of ink afterwards. At the end of my video here, I'll show you the background from my layout prior to adding any ephemera on it. And you'll kind of get a look at how I left some bubbles floating off the edge of my work, and some are just random, actually stitched around the layout as well with my sewing machine. I always think that looks nice. Or you can hand stitch and add sequins. That's another favorite technique of mine. So here you go. Didn't take any time at all. You've got colorful bubbles to match your layout. This is my layout prior, or my background of my layout prior to adding anything onto it. And I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave me them in comments.